So, of the Jews, 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Asher were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Nephilim were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Simeon were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph were still 12,000. Of the tribe of Benjamin were still 12,000. And after this, I beheld, lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. All right, so salvation unto Yahweh and unto Yahushai. And all the angels stood around about the throne and about the elders and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshipped the Most High, saying, Amen, blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our power forever and ever. Amen. And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence came they? See, and the angel asked him, Do you know who these people are, this great multitude? And he said, and I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. Because he couldn't see who they were, because they were of all nations. All right, so they didn't look like the normal Israelites. All right, so they were arrayed with like a speckled bird, as Elder Malcolm always says. All right. And it was said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. All right. So to keep going, just to further prove that we come from all nations. Not all nations look the same. All right, let's go to Zechariah 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but a third shall be there left therein. In verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, It is my people, and they shall say, The Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is my power. All right, so not all of the Israelites are going to be saved. So first off, we understand that for Israel is going to be saved. Israel went into all nations. There are 2 types of Gentiles, Hellenistic and natural born. And not all of Israel shall be saved. 2/3 shall be cut off. So out of all of the 12 tribes of Israel, 144,000 men plus 1/3 of women and children. All right. So for you to say that you are white and you believe on the Lord, it can't be, only the Lord's sheep are going to follow him. And we have been arrayed through all nations. We have been scattered through all nations. So there are Israelites who look as though they are of the other nations, but they come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So to keep it going, let's say you said you love the Lord, right? But to love him is to keep his commandments. All right? Let's go to John 21. And 15. So they they dined. So when they dined, Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my lambs. He saith unto him again the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? And he saith to him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, Feed my sheep. Verse 17, he saith unto him a third time, Simon, Jonas, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said it unto him a third time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. And Yahushua saith unto him, Feed my sheep. All right? So if you say you love the Lord, you should be doing what the Lord says, to feed his sheep. All right? Let's go to John 14 and 15. This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments. So if you love the Lord, you must be keeping his commandments. All right? Let's go to 2 John. Second John 1 and 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye shall walk in it. So if you love the Lord, you're walking in his commandments. You're keeping his commandments. Are you doing that? You know, are you be ye doers of the word, not only hearers of the word? All right? Because if you love the Lord, you have to show it. You have to do something, you know? Not only just believe and think that you're going to be saved. All right? You got to keep his law, his statutes and commandments. All right? Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 10. Showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Keep my commandments. You see? Deuteronomy 7 and verse 9. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is the most high, the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations. So we're supposed to be keeping these commandments throughout every generation that we've been on this earth. Okay? And let's go to the last one. This is Deuteronomy 10 and verse 12. Now Israel, what doth the Most High, our power, require of thee, but to fear Yahweh thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve Yahweh thy power with all thy heart and thy soul. You see? Verse 13, to keep the commandments of the Lord, Yahweh thy power, and his statutes which I command thee this day for thy good. So we're always supposed to keep this law, statutes, and commandments. And this is the love. This is how we show that we love the Most High. All right? And to keep it going, you know, you address that you say you love Yahweh and you Yeshua HaMashiach. Well, let's see what the scriptures say. This is Psalms chapter 30 and verse 4. Psalms chapter 30 and verse 4. Sing unto the Lord, O ye saints, of his, and give thanks. And give thanks and remembrance of his holiness. All right. So sing unto the Lord, ye saints, and give thanks at remembrance of his holiness. For his anger endureth but a moment, in his favor is life, weeping and endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. All right, well, I might have wrote that. Oh, Proverbs, I'm sorry. So Proverbs 30, I was in Psalms. Proverbs 30 and 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in his garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? All right? Every word of the Most High is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. All right? So the name of the Lord is important. It means something to know it and to understand it. So let's go to Isaiah 52 and verse 6. Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know it in that day that I am the Lord, that I am he that doth speak. Behold, it is I. All right? So his people shall know his name. Let's go to Proverbs, back to Proverbs 18 and verse 10. The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. So the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth to it and remaineth safe. So the name is very important. The name of the Lord is very important. Let's go to Psalms 20 and 7. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will remember the name of Yahweh, our power. You see? So the name of the Lord is very important. But you have to understand, what were they calling the Lord in that time? All right? Because we understand what? That Yahweh Shai and those people, the disciples in the ancient world, they spoke Paleo-Hebrew. And in Paleo-Hebrew, there's no J's, there's no E's, there's no U's, okay? There's no J's, U's, and what else? Hold on, I kind of lost my train of thought. I was just thinking of a precept that just came to my mind. Let me get it before I lose it. Zephaniah chapter 3. Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up for the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. For then I will turn to the people a pure language, that they may call upon the name of the Lord to serve him with one consent. So what language did the Lord speak? The Lord spoke Paleo-Hebrew. And in Paleo-Hebrew, there's no J's, there's no E's, and there's no U's. Okay? So the name of the Lord is very important. Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 7, and verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Verse 22, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. All right? So there are going to be people who calling on the Lord, and he's going to say he don't know them, because they're going to be calling Jesus, 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 and amongst other things, all right? So you need to know the name of the Lord. And Yahweh Ratazah, I do another lesson. I wanted to do a lesson for the alphabet, the Paleo Hebrew alphabet, all right?